Also just up ahead of us, we'll be over to our left-hand side, some lighter brown antelope called Patterson eland. Now they are the largest antelope here in Africa. Full-grown male can get to 6 feet just at shoulder height and weigh up to 2,000 pounds. Now the larger one off to our left here, this is a female. You can tell that because she's much smaller than what a full-grown male is. The smaller one is a baby, only about 6 months old. But you can see how big it already is. So they are very large animals, but they're light on their hooves. From a standing position, they're able to jump straight to the air 8 feet. A little bit closer look at a giraffe coming up to our right. Now I can tell that this is a Maasai giraffe, because if you check out those spots, see how they're jagged around the edges, they kind of look like warped jigsaw puzzle pieces. Now each Maasai giraffe's coat pattern is unique to that giraffe, much like how our fingerprints are to us. Now also, just up ahead, we'll be over to our right-hand side. These great antelope are white-bearded wildebeest. Now they are the largest group of migratory animals here in Africa. Over 2 million wildebeest do migrate up to 1,000 miles per year. And because their herd is constantly on the move, a wildebeest calf is up and running with that herd within 15 minutes of being born. They do get that name wildebeest from the Afrikaans word meaning wild beast, but here the locals call them gnus, that is G-N-U, because it does kind of resemble the grunting noise they make. So now the giraffe coming up to our left-hand side up here. Now, giraffes don't require all that much sleep. They can survive off of 30 minutes of sleep per day. And they don't take that all at once. Now, they will take quick 5-minute power naps throughout the day so that they are always aware of predators. When they do sleep, they mostly stand up. Sometimes they'll lay down, but they always keep their necks off the ground. Now, they never fully put those necks on the ground, because that's their most vulnerable feature. They want to make sure it's not going to be accessible to predators. But don't get me wrong, giraffes are not easy prey. They can run up to 35 miles per hour, and a single kick can be fatal to an attacking lion.
Mas ó, pode ver aqui do meu lado, ele bem tranquilo, tá? Mas quase é bom. São bravos mesmo. Eles são bravos mesmo. Só que eles são bem da selva. É pra eles tomar um banho, né? Dar um mergulho.
Now we are about to head into elephant country. We're going to see if we can find the heaviest living land animals in the world, the African elephant. Now when I say heavy, I do mean heavy. They can get up to 13,000 pounds when fully grown. Alright, well, maybe not. Looks like the road I usually take to get over to elephant country has been washed away. Huh. Well, Hakuna Matata, no worries, right? We'll just try this detour up ahead and see where it takes us. Hopefully, nowhere too crazy. Alright, well, it does look as though we have to go over this very old-looking bridge to get there. But that's okay. So there are more animals on the other side. It'll be worth it, right? So we're just going to take this pulley, which is Swahili for very slowly. And hey, look, at least there's no crocodiles under this bridge. So what could possibly go wrong? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, everyone lean to your right. Lean to your right. Okay.
What was that?
Alright, well I guess that's what could have gone wrong. But hey, look, we made it. Good leaning, everyone. Yeah, I definitely knew leaning would work. But it does look like some elephants have been through here at some point in time. If you look directly on both sides of the truck, you'll see their tusk marks. Now they do dig in that clay to eat it to get the minerals inside. It is very nutritious for them. Now in a single day, an African elephant can eat up to 300 pounds of food, drink up to 40 gallons of water, all while using that very large trunk of theirs, just 40,000 muscles inside of it. Now, elephants do not have any natural predators. Unfortunately, their only threat are humans, and that's because they are being poached for their ivory tusks. Around 96 elephants every single day are being poached for those tusks. And it does take almost 2 years for a single elephant to be born, so they're simply unable to replenish their numbers quickly enough. So, at the rate we're going, elephants will be completely extinct from the wild within 10 years, unless we do something about it. Now, they're also experiencing a great amount of habitat loss, a lot due to mining for ores that are found in our electronic devices. So, if you want to help out the African elephants, all you have to do is recycle your electronics once you're done using them. What does look like coming up to our left is a flamboyance. A flamboyance is a group of flamingos. Now these are greater flamingos. They are the largest and the lightest shade of pink of all flamingo species. Now they do get that pink coloring from their favorite foods like brine shrimp, which are packed full of beta-carotene. And when they hatch, they are just a gray color. They don't get their full pink shade until they're about 1.5 years into life. I see some zebra up ahead of us. As we come around here, you're gonna look way out to our left. There looks like there's one just up ahead that's gonna be nice and close. Then up to our right-hand side. Now, zebras are very social animals. They do love to hang out in groups. Each zebra stripe pattern is unique to that zebra, and those stripes do provide some pretty good camouflage. It's called collective camouflage. So when they're standing all together as a group, their stripes do blur. Kind of makes them look like one giant zebra. It actually confuses predators and deters them from attacking. Now, zebras do have a very powerful kick. A single kick from their hind legs can actually break the jaw of an attacking lion, so they are not easy prey. Let's see if we can catch up with the two up here. Looks like they're going to be off to our left this time. Now also coming up to our right, this dark brown antelope is our water buck. Get that name because they spend most of their time by the water. They do require to drink more water than the average antelope. They get pretty dehydrated fairly quickly. Now their skin does secrete a smelly, oily substance. Kind of makes their fur waterproof. And a fun but gross fact about them, they do not have to urinate to mark their territory because their smell is bad enough to do it for them. Now coming up to our left, I see 2 cheetahs. They're laying in that far back corner. Kind of look like light brown logs with heads back there. Now cheetahs are the fastest living land mammals in the world. They do get to speeds of 65 to 70 miles per hour. Now they can only hold that speed for a couple hundred yards.
I can't see them.
They have to be very patient when they're out hunting. They do have to wait until their prey gets close enough before they can attempt the attack.
I don't think I got it on camera.
Now this large rock formation up ahead of us, this is called a kopie. It is where several different kinds of animals like to come and hang out. Gives them a high ground over the savanna to go up and survey their surroundings. Look for any predators or prey. So we'll see what we can find around here. I see some ostrich up ahead. Looks like they'll be over to our right-hand side. They are the largest birds in the world. Now, ostrich can get to speeds of 40 miles per hour, so that makes them the fastest animals to run on 2 legs. We actually might get a better look if I continue forward, come around these rocks up ahead here. But I do see a male lion right off to our left. Now, lions are inactive for up to 20 hours out of the day. They do most of their hunting at night. Now, it is the lionesses that will go out to do the hunting while the male stays back to protect the territory and eat cubs that they may. Now, they are the largest big cats here in Africa. They are the 2nd largest in the world. Also coming up to our left, I see a warthog.
Warthog?
Now, warthogs get that name from the warts on their face, which actually only the males have. And they are one of the largest burrowing animals in the world, though they do prefer to reclaim burrows rather than dig them out themselves. Coming up ahead to our right hand side, much better look at those ostrich. And